We picked up two Fiat 500s for a total of 750 quid, and they were both listed as spares and repairs on the Facebook marketplace. The first car we bought was so bad, it was in terrible condition, but that's when we decided to pick up the second one, not to drive, but to sacrifice as a parts car. Our plan was to use the best bits from both and build one solid car. But fixing this Fiat turned out to be way harder than we ever imagined. We were more than ready to fully give up on this project. But that's when you guys stepped in and took over our comment section and demanded us to carry on with this build. We fully swapped the gearbox from the parts car to this one, fully rebuilt and replaced the head gasket. But that's when we discovered a major problem that has drastically altered our plan of action. So now, the big question is, can we still save this car, or is this Fiat destined for the scrapyard?
Right, in the last episode you would have seen that this engine was running. Go on. I can't believe we managed to get this car running.
Massive achievement really, innit?
100%, yeah. But what we did discover, and I'm glad we noticed it, is the radiator, or the fan on the back of the radiator broke. The resistor inside is broken, the fan is catching on it.
It turns out the parts car we bought is no good for parts.
His track record hasn't been the best,
no,
to be fair.
You've got terrible parts on him, I gotta be honest.
But the bodywork and things, and we've had the gearbox out of him. Yeah, we don't even know if this gearbox is any good, because that's out of him as well. It looked alright.
Oh my god.
We don't even know if this car actually moves. So that brings us on to today's video.
So what are we doing today?
We're going to try and get this car running again.
Yeah.
With the fans working, all new antifreeze in it, and actually hopefully get this car out of the garage and driving again.
Please man, I gotta be honest, because it's been sat here for too long. You've been watching this now for what, like 5 or 6 episodes, something like that, maybe before. I don't know how they sit through it, to be honest.
Well, they seem to be enjoying it because they ask us to carry on. I think they just like us making fools of ourselves, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, probably.
So we're going to take this all back off so we can get to the fan. We've also got to drain the system down anyway, because I only wanted to flush it through and then put fresh water and antifreeze in, because it was really dirty before. I have got the fan off the original car off this originally to use as well. I know that works because before this was taken off, the fan was working, so we'll just put that one on the car. I've also got a brand new aircon rad, because this one
It's knackered.
yeah,
it's gone.
Yeah. I think I've seen better days.
I think so too.
But it'll be nice to have nice cold aircon in this car as well, ready for the winter, because that's what way it's going. This car's not going to be finished until bloody December.
I know.
Right, first things first, we're going to drain this radiator of all this old water, because it was filthy before and I just wanted to flush it through. Did tell out. That's why you're wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Put it up, man. Put it up, do now. No, there was no antifreeze in this car at all. I just put water in, but you can see how dirty this water is just from going around the engine. Now there's obviously remnants of oil in this water as well, so I'm glad I flushed it through. I'm hoping that's not from what we've done and it is just what's left in the pipes. So you just see there is oil. So I'm just hoping that head gasket that we've done is not letting in oil, because that doesn't look good at the moment, Tom.
It doesn't. I just want to take a moment to thank each and every single one of our members for your continued support on our channel. Honestly guys, it means the world to us, and we're very grateful for everyone who becomes a member of this channel and supports our vision of fixing cars full time, hopefully someday.
If you look up in there, there's a resistor. Now that resistor is broken, which I've explained, which controls the fan. So if the fan isn't working, the car's going to overheat. Eventually it's going to blow an head gasket, which I think that has. That's why it's got no compression. So what we're going to do is remove the entire lot, take it off and just use the slam panel, and use the original fan and everything from this original car. So what's holding this radiator in is these two brackets here. They're literally two 10mm. So typical, this one won't come out, it's totally rounded off anyway, so we're gonna have to try and get this out to replace it. I have tried my trusty extractor sockets, they do not work. I cannot get that out of there. So I'm gonna see if I can try and get it out with the welder.
Any excuse, honest to God, any excuse. Have you noticed? Every single video, there's at least one welding session in there.
Gotta get the practice in, guys.
You could probably get that out super easy. He just wants to use the welder.
Oh, I don't really. I just want to undo that. I just want to. Look, I can't think of another way. If I put a nut on there now, hopefully enough for it to just catch, I can undo it because I can't get it out any other way at the moment. Not only that, I'm gonna get my money's worth.
See, that's what I told you.
Let's hope it works anyway. Get in there. Got it.
Yes.
Right, these should just come out to the bottom now.
Back in business now.
Our fan is knackered. Right, now that should, if you pull it from the bottom, Tom, I'll hold this now.
So what am I pulling?
I'm ready. Don't worry. There we go, didn't have to. Right, we left now with a good frame. Oh, there's one. I can't be getting that welded out again.
Don't act like you don't love it.
So this is a good fan and good radiator. The radiator's in, all plumbed back in, plugged in. Tom's going to put some water in there now.
I'm going to attempt to put some water in there because it's going to go bloody everywhere.
If you can open the bottle, push down on it. It is a child block on it to stop it choking.
You cheeky sod.
Ooh. Ooh.
No spillage now.
Oh.
There's a little bit.
Well, so what I'm going to do now is we'll just fill it up with water again, see if this fan actually kicks in this time,
Yeah.
and then we'll drain it again, and then
It's full.
from there, Tom,
It's full. It's full. I didn't
and
realise.
then drain it again, and then put fresh in, and hopefully that should clear it all out. Right?
Yep.
Battery on. Ow. I don't think you're hearing it, it's just a slight blow, and that's because the exhaust is not in umbrella. It's pushed in. Alright, well happy with that. The fan, it's just kicked in. There. So that's cooling the engine down. You've been reading the system. It's rattling because that's not screwed down. Temperature gauge holding.
Yeah, it's halfway. It's been like that for ages. It's alright.
Good. And you've been revving the nuts off as well, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
So it hasn't gone any hotter, and we've just been waiting for this fan to kick in, and it's just kicked in. So I was just in the middle of just flushing this fluid through again, this coolant, and putting antifreeze in there, and it's like that. So what turned out we thought might have been from Gollum, I don't think it is. Oh, I tell you what guys, you know, I'm feeling really deflated at the moment because this obviously I don't think has worked. I think we made it worse, to be fair.
Yeah, I think so. That just looks terrible.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I first of all I thought it was the radiator from the spare car had a bit of residual oil inside, and we would just flush it through and it'd be okay. But because we've had this running quite a bit now, it's got quite warm. You know, everything's working as it should. But that is a lot more oil in that water than it was before. There's no way that's from the other radiator. It would have been little.
Yeah, it's packed with oil in there, isn't it?
It's even more. So I think that head gasket has failed.
Well, an absolutely terrible start to a video, and it's probably a terrible end to a video as well, because there's not a lot we can do, is there?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to think, have we fitted that head gasket the right way round? Don't forget, there was no instructions on how to do this. There was nothing. Have we torqued it up to the right settings? It might not have been enough. Is the head itself warped that we couldn't see?
There's so many possible questions and things that could have gone wrong. We just can't really pinpoint anything.
At the end of the day, we know experts. I've never done something like this before, so this is all new. Okay, we've done timing belts and things like that, but head gaskets, okay, people have said, oh, it's easy. Yeah, to take the head off and things, it is easy. The hardest part is putting it back correctly. And I think if you haven't got the right instructions to do it step by step correctly,
it's going to go wrong somewhere.
It's going to go wrong. And I think we might have gone wrong.
Yeah, somewhere, definitely somewhere.
Yeah, so I'm a bit stuck now on what to do. It's alright, you guys saying carry on, but there's only so much you can carry on with, you know.
Yeah.
That's annoying because you've just done the clutch and gearbox on this car, like.
Yeah.
Now this car, the two of them are going to end up probably being parts cars the way they're going.
This one is doing my nothing. We fix one problem, it's alright, and then something else breaks, or something else wrong with it.
I don't want to come across as negative and that.
No, that's the last thing we want to do.
We're not being negative about it. It's just you've got to know when to stop, and we wanted to stop a while ago. We've attempted to do this, but I just don't know what to do about this oil situation now.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to download a workshop manual and try and find out the correct torque specs, and perhaps take it back off and see if they are torqued up the right, or changing the gasket for a different type, because obviously that was a cheap one off eBay. It might not have been right.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
I don't know whether you can see that, guys. That it's not right for coolant.
No.
Is it?
No. It's mainly oil, it doesn't look like water.
Yeah, and I made sure this container was clean this time.
Yeah, but we don't want to come across as negative, but our heart and soul basically has gone into these cars, got into the projects. It's like a lot of stuff we've actually done to this, because they see the condensed version and that's an hour long. You've got to remember, it takes place over a few weeks. Like.
Yeah, and not only that, granted these are only Fiat 500s, they're not the most exciting cars in the world. But when you just working it just as hard as on one of these and it is on any other car, it's disheartening when it goes wrong. Working on cars can go wrong, we know that, but we thought we were through the rough stage and
we were into the finishing line going.
We weren't far off,
straight.
But it just seems this car
keeps on giving us problems.
It's a nightmare. Okay, we'll get back to you when we figure out what we're going to do next.
There'll probably be a massive rough cut to us looking at instructions now or something to try and do it again. Yeah. Oh well then.
Never mind, guys. We'll turn the demisters off. See, because the engine is sweet. Look at it. Right. That's all we're doing. None of this is tight or done up really tight. I just want to see if this car engages into gear. Right, put your foot on the clutch. What's it feel like?
Feels fine.
Yeah?
Feels better than my car, I gotta be honest.
Right, put it into first. You going alright?
Yeah.
Right, slowly release that clutch. Slowly. Oh, he done something right, Tom. See if it goes in reverse. flying. How quiet that car sounds, Tom.
Sounds sweet. How many times have we said that?
Yeah, that'll do.
Right, let me stop, yeah. Turn it off, yeah?
Yeah, just turn it off. At least we know, obviously it's not a proper road test, but at least we know it goes into reverse and it goes into first, and the clutch is nice on it.
Yeah.
So, and the wheels turn, well, the discs turn, so the car moves.
We're the presses start to a bloody video though, innit?
I know. But the only consolation, we know that gearbox is okay. That's 250 quid, but there.
It's not bad, is it?
I think you've got to try and find another 700 quid somewhere after these two cars, because that's how much they owe us, plus whatever else we spent, plus time.
Yeah.
So it might be a case of just breaking these cars for parts. I think that's the way forward.
Say, Golem's parts are bloody atrocious.
Well, it's someone else's problem. Okay, so it's a couple of days later from when we've discovered this problem with the coolant.
And we were filming, we weren't filming, but we were bloody upset when we...
Yeah, we were well pissed off, basically. There's no two ways about it. You think we've done all this hard work, put it all back together, to find that there's oil in the coolant.
Yeah.
So we were a bit cheesed off. We're feeling a bit better today, yeah, because we've had a little think of what we could do.
It's a new dawn, new day, it's a new life for this car.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So the other day we were even contemplating about scrapping the two cars for parts and just leaving it at that. But I know you guys wouldn't want that.
No.
It's not what we're about. So we're going to retrace our footsteps and have a look at see where we've gone wrong and redo it.
Yeah.
But this time I'm going to take the head off and I'm going to have it professionally skimmed and pressure tested to rule out if there's any issues with that head.
Yeah, we're basically doing it the proper way.
Yeah, not that we didn't do it the proper way, we done it the best way we could. We done it
the best way we could without any instructions and just went for it.
I am still trying to find the proper torque settings for this. I have emailed so many different companies to try and find the proper work manual to do the head gasket, and I can't find.
There's just nothing on it on the internet to do it, and that's why I think we mucked up.
I might have over tightened them, I might not have put that head gasket the right way, I just don't know. So we're going to take the head off, like I said, get it tested with a professional, make sure that's okay.
Make sure everything's alright with it. And hopefully there's no more oil in the coolant then.
Yeah, we're going to flush the coolant system back through. I'm going to get a new head gasket, and possibly get some new bolts and redo it all again, step by step. This time I'm going to try and get a manual for it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get it sorted soon.
Because no matter what happens with this bloody car, right, it's given us so many problems. I just want to see it gone now.
Yeah.
As in on the road, driving, because it's been a bloody ball ache, haven't it?
There's so many issues with this car, but we're getting through it, we're doing it, and obviously you're with us as well.
We're determined to get this car fixed.
Yeah, 100%. We want to get this car moved on so we can move on ourselves.
Yeah.
But we obviously, you've seen it, we don't give up, we carry on, and we're going to carry on again.
I'm assuming you're all bloody ready to see us crack on with this. I'm ready, I was born ready. I don't know about you, you've been sluggish like.
I'm ready as I'll ever be. So come on, let's crack on and get this done.
I don't think we'd ever be ready for this car.
No.
But we may as well start now.
There we go. Right, we've just taken off the manifold, as you've just seen, and we've just taken the gaskets off that was around this, and for some reason there's oil behind the gasket on this one, and I don't know why, because there's nowhere for it to come out. So there's oil all around that port there. Now I don't understand why it would be oil there. Inside it's totally dry, there's no oil inside. Inside the manifold was dry, apart from this outside edge here.
And it's on just the one as well.
Yeah. So we'll have to keep on digging and finding out where this oil is coming from or why. It might be coming from inside this. Now I've just taken this out of there. There is no oil on that at all. Inside there is dry, so it hasn't come from there. We've taken the timing cover off. Everything's off the front. The inlet manifold's all nice and loose, so all that's done. So that's what we got to do now, is support the engine and then undo that bracket there, and obviously we've got to rotate the engine to get it top dead centre as well. Right, it should lift off.
I've done it right. Yay! But we're celebrating and it's off, but I didn't want to see this again.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it like this, but there you are.
How will I know when it's lined up?
So when that line matches that line there, right? That line there?
Yeah.
Matches that line there?
Yeah.
And then I should be able to put the clamp in at the top and you should be able to line up.
I got you. I got you. Can't really see because of the sun.
Right, slow it down. You're nearly there. Bit more. There.
Sure.
Right. That.
Should in theory line up now.
There, you're just not quite there. Probably not far off there. Do start screwing that up on there, but leave the top bit loose.
Good.
And I'm going to check the top. Now how clean our oil is now. This is cleaned up nice, to be fair. So hopefully we'll put the locking tool in there and it should lock it in place at the top. That'll lock in there and his tool at the bottom will lock in once it lines up.
Just a bit out the line there.
Just slightly out the line there. And that will correspond with that there. So that is locked in there, thanks to Tom. That all lines up nice. And it's locked in at the top there. So we can now lower the car down onto a jack so we can undo this bit. And then we can take the timing belt off. But really straightforward, it's just a pain. You've got to take the engine mount off. So if you remember, we got to jack the engine up above the chassis leg there to get to these bolts. There's one there, there's one that side and two down there. Now that the engine mount is out of the way, we can release the tension on the tensioner. And that will enable us to take the belt off. Yeah. Can't believe we've got to do all this again. So the last time we undone these bolts, there is supposed to be an order to them. I just undone them like that and then went down that way. So we're going to try and get some sort of order to them. Whether the damage has already been done, we'll find out. But it's time to start on doing these head bolts and take the head off. These don't snap, Tom.
Once again, how many times have you said that? They won't snap. I got faith in us.
Turn these up tight.
Maybe that's the reason why it's broke.
Yeah, they might be too tight. They were tight when we undone them though, didn't were they?
Oh,
It's not good.
it's really bad.
Let's take a closer look at this, Tom. This is the first time we're looking at this as well. And you can quite clearly see that water has got in to the head gasket here, haven't it?
It's in a sorry old state, I gotta be honest.
It's not too bad.
Sure?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it looks worse than what it is.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright. That's oil in there. Alright, so it's leaking oil through. There's oil is in here as well. But have we put this on the wrong way round? Doesn't seem to have sealed very good, because looking at that, right, that's how we've put it in.
It wasn't very tight.
No, I didn't. Right, well that sits in there like that. All the holes line up sort of, don't they? Nothing looks out of place.
But if you flipped it the other way around, would it line up still?
Let's have a look, is it? So if we mean turn it, careful now because of that bit there, look.
Flip it the other way around. Will it line up?
No.
No, it does not.
Alright, but
So it was on the right way?
No, but I was on about flipping it that way around.
Oh.
Does it line up? No, that looks like it lines up more. Oh, the same. Oh, no, it doesn't actually. No.
It does not. So we had it on the right way. Maybe it wasn't tight enough, or maybe it just wasn't tightly sealed.
Or maybe it was too tight. Or.
But then that wouldn't explain it leaking like that.
Or.
It is like.
There's a problem with this, or it could be a problem. It could be a problem with anything.
It could be a problem with anything, or it could be a problem with anything.
It could be the gasket itself. Might be just crap. It doesn't feel as good quality as what I thought it'd be. So we've stripped down this little Fiat 500's engine again. We hope to try and fix it one last time. We've taken the cylinder head off again and it's ready to be taken to this local machine shop called Lions. They are the engine reconditioning specialists. These guys have over 40 years of experience, so we're confident it's in the best hands possible. They are based in a small town in Bramau, South Wales. If you're interested, they also have a very informative website. Unfortunately, it's going to take up to a week to skim and pressure test the head as they are extremely busy. So that means we can't progress any further until we get the all clear on the cylinder head. So rather than leave you with no video, we thought it was best to split it into two parts. Our next video will be us getting the engine rebuilt and back in one piece, hopefully correcting all of our mistakes we've made along the way. We have also got a massive new addition to the garage that's an absolute game changer for future projects. Make sure you all subscribe so you don't miss out on anything we upload. We will see all of your legends in the next video.